Now I know just where I'm going, no more doubt or fear. I found my way. Oh, love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life that lucky day.
I fell for you the moment I saw you. All those years ago at a party in Hollywood. You were everything I ever wanted. And even when you looked at me with utter disdain, I still thought you were just luscious. With my undying love, Richard. Elsa, put this in the post, would you? And if you see my wife, tell her I'm going to lie down.
Places, everybody, please, and we're going for a take.
I've always loved getting Richard's letters. He writes so beautifully, he could have been a writer.
Could have been, should have been. I wrote every day for what, 20 years? Even wrote today.
Thank you. We were destined to meet.
Cleopatra.
Most people don't remember, but we started shooting the film in England without Dear Richard.
And then filming suddenly stopped because Elizabeth fell terribly ill.
Yes, I had to have a tracheotomy.
Had to buy a 69-carat diamond to cover that scar. Of course, I'd seen her before at a party in Hollywood.
Yes, apparently I was very cool.
Suddenly got a phone call. Fly to Rome. I was terrified. Excuse me. Where is everyone? Am I on the wrong stage?
Elizabeth, Wrench. Listen, this is your first encounter with this young upstart from Rome, so make sure he knows who you are. I don't want to see smitten right away, okay? All right, places, everybody. Places, everybody, please, and we're going for a take.
Excuse me, Mr. Mankiewicz. Mm-hmm. Where would you like me?
Oh, Richard, I'm so sorry. Yes, if you could enter from over here.
Fine. I thought I might pause around here.
That's wonderful. Yes, and again, sorry, won't happen again. Get me a fill there, please. Richard, it's going to take a minute. Could you do me a favor? Keep Elizabeth occupied.
Sure.
Good man.
Hello. In case you haven't guessed, I'm
Richard
Mark
Burton?
Antony.
Oh, I'd shake your hands, but my nails.
Oh, yes. Likewise. Has anyone ever told you you're a very pretty girl?
No, I didn't like him right away.
I think she thought me, terribly forward. I was thoroughly confused by Elizabeth when I first met her. She, was a creature I'd never encountered before. Where's my brother, Ivo?
Richard, everything okay?
Find out where Miss Taylor is dining tonight.
You promised to meet Sybil and the kids for dinner.
Find out where Miss Taylor is dining tonight.
Well, this should be the place.
Why is it so hard for us to find where she's dining, but the press already know?
Because she bloody tells them, that's why.
I didn't have anything. I use.
You won't do it any later?
No.
Why?
Table next to Miss Taylor's, please.
Signora, it's impossible.
The table next to Miss Taylor's, please.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Signore, mi scusi. We have a much better table for you right here. Ecco qua. Follow me. It's right here.
This way.
He's supposed to be an orator, the great Shakespearean actor Richard Burton. But please, has anyone ever told you you're a very pretty girl?
You know, Ivor, I had the misfortune of meeting the rudest actress today, who walked away in the middle of my sentence. Obviously incapable of recognizing a Shakespearean pause, because I said to her, has anyone ever told you you're a very pretty girl? And then I paused, and she walked away. Before I could add, well, they would be a fool. You are not a pretty girl, though you once were. You are now a beautiful woman, with the depths of the ocean in your violet eyes and the promise of a ripe plum, and your soft, firm lips and your spilling, white, hot bosom. But of course, she didn't get to hear a damn word of that.
He's a bit rude, but that voice.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
He should be a singer.
Oh, Mother, haven't we got enough of those already?
Ivor! Ivor! He's due on set in 20 minutes. Richard, come on. Wake up. Where the hell were you, Ivor? What time did you two come home?
We ran into Elizabeth Taylor at a restaurant. Oh, Richard tried to be friendly, but she was rude. Then he really started drinking.
Richard tried to be friendly.
And place is Cleopatra, scene 142, take 4.
And action.
Oh, Mark Antony. How prompt of you.
If I had not been, it would have been forgivable. Damn, sorry again, unforgivable, sorry.
All right, cut. And we're going to go right back in.
There are 2 places, please.
Joe, I think that Richard and I should run our lines a moment.
Sure.
In private. If I'm not mistaken, I think you might need a little bit of this. Vodka. Hair of the dog.
Yeah, I need the dog's whole coat.
That bad?
Won't you join me? I have heard it said it's bad to drink alone.
I already am. Though not quite so much vodka.
So, shall we run those lines?
Oh, no, I think we'll both be fine now.
So is there anything else I can do for you?
Is that what you thought? Another notch on the belt?
Please.
I've heard all the stories of the Welsh Don Juan. All the leading ladies except Julie Andrews. Well, if she can resist you, then so can I.
Oh, you misunderstand. You're quite safe with me. I never go after dumpy women.
Please leave. Go easy, Richard.
Go easy. Oh, I'll go easy, all right. Oh, here she comes, the queen of the Nile.
Hi, you must be Sybil. I've heard so much about you. I'm Elizabeth. This is my husband, Eddie.
Won't you join us?
Oh, God, no. I know how hard it is for a devoted couple to get a little private time. Enjoy. Ciao.
Ciao.
Elizabeth,
What now?
it's time to go to work.
What scene is it?
It's your first love scene with Anthony.
A love scene. With him?
A love scene with her?
Well, it's not exactly coal mining, is it?
At least you know where you are with a seam of coal.
Yes. And place is
Are we ready?
Sorry, Joe. May I just please have a moment to compose myself?
Certainly, Richard. Quiet, everyone.
So now you're a method actor.
No. But now I have to act that I am in love with you, and that you are in love with me, and that's not easy. Help me. Please. That I could love you, an exquisite queen. Simple. But that you could love me, a jobbing soldier.
Are you staring at my chest?
Why not? It's the very heart of you. It's everything you promise, love, sex, and nurture. And I'm gonna pretend that it's all mine.
Excuse me, Richard. I think you're supposed to finish the speech and then kiss her.
Oh. Sorry, Joe. I'll do much better next time.
Who's gonna tell Sybil this time?
Forget about Sybil. What about Eddie?
Oh, Mr. Fisher, I think you'll find Miss Taylor in makeup.
Mrs. Burton, I think you'll find Richard's in order. Over this way.
Oh, thank you.
So do you have plans for dinner tonight?
Well, I thought we'd go somewhere quiet.
We?
Us, stupid.
Whatever you say, Dumpy. Ooh.
What the hell is this?
Mr. Zanuck, let me be clear. Our department had nothing to do with these photographs.
Who in the hell shot this?
Well, it's just kids on motor scooters. Rome is infested with them. They call them paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
It means little buzzing insects. I think Fellini actually coined the word.
Like I care. I have a publicity department precisely so that photos like these do not get published. Capiche?
Yes, sir.
Fix it.
Yes, sir.
This was the scandal. It wasn't just that we were having an affair.
No, movie stars had affairs all the time.
Before us, they never really wrote about affairs between married people.
Of course, we were married and we had children. It's very different.
I was the monster that broke up America's sweetheart.
She's talking about Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds.
I know who I'm talking about.
And of course, Eddie had been best man at Mike Todd's wedding, so...
So shoot me. Do I sound defensive? Because I'm not. Eddie chased me, and I was stupid enough to give in.
Yes. And you were vulnerable after Mike's death. Besides, how were you to know that I was going to come along?
Like you had any idea what was going to hit you, Buster.
With her! You think I'll stay and have this pushed in my face every day?
But Sybil...
Don't! No more lies! I put up with years of your wandering. But at least you didn't make a fool of me in public. I look at these and can only imagine you think I'm a worthless idiot.
I went to New York to do a show. Now I'm back to see my wife.
Have you seen the picture in the paper, Maddie?
Guys,
What about the picture?
forget about it, huh? You never seen publicity?
Eddie, what do you think?
Eddie! The prodigal returns. Come, sit, have a drink. Here, we've just been talking about you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sleeping with your wife.
What'd you say?
Yes, it's been in all the papers. I'm sleeping with Elizabeth.
Liz?
Ed.
In fact, Eddie, I'm glad you're here because I have a question for Elizabeth, and it does concern you. Dear Elizabeth, Queen of the Nile, here we both are, two schoolboys begging for your hand. And my question to you is this. Who do you love, him or me?
What are you doing
Richard.
here?
No, serious question. It deserves a serious answer. So, Elizabeth, answer us now. Who do you love, Eddie or me? I can't hear you, Elizabeth. Who do you love, me or Eddie?
You.
A little louder, please, for the room.
I love you.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Not that I'm counting, but if I'm not mistaken, you just ended, what, your fourth marriage?
Who's counting?
It might be a record for a 29-year-old.
What am I supposed to do? I love the man. End of story.
And cut. All right, places, please.
All right, then. I think we can... Where... You let them leave?
Weave a circle round him thrice, and close your eyes with holy dread. For he on honey dew hath fed, and drunk the milk of paradise.
Who knew Italy could be so hot? Last one upstairs is a goof.
Goof? What kind of a word is goof? I can see we're going to have to teach Miss Taylor some better English.
We could go to the pool.
I don't need a pool. I've got a whole ocean in you. License my roving hands, let them go. Before, behind, between, above, below. Oh, my America, my newfound land, my kingdom, safeliest when with one man manned.
Oh, more. I want more.
More. Starting to feel that may be your favorite word.
Would you prefer less?
No. No electricity and it's as moldy as a rugby player's sock.
Yes, but it's ours, which makes it perfect.
Miss Taylor!
Un foto, per favore!
Look over here, please!
Hold yourselves, journalists! Why the hell do you want more photographs of us?
Elizabeth, come on inside.
One picture, please. Please.
Hey, ancora! Goes again!
You flashed him your bomb.
Steve fell for that. I don't think so.
Are you kidding me? That's going to be the most popular postcard in Rome.
No.
Miss Taylor's daddy, yes, sir.
Screw it. They want a show, let's give them a show.
Wow, che bellissima. Come va? Sei a parte. Piacere. Belli sono loro. Can I help you with...
Richard. Look how beautiful.
Well, since we're here,
Really? Can I choose something?
anything you like.
Anything?
For you, Elizabeth, anything.
Thank you, Johnny.
Niente,
I'm the one you should be thanking, not him.
Thank you. Thank you. It's always about the jewels. Men just don't realize it till it's too late and we have them all.
What did you say? Suicide, yes!
Elizabeth, I'm sorry, I have to go to Sybil.
I don't know why she did it. Mr. Burton.
You know I love you.
Were you having some fun, Burton? Che l'ha fatto? Why did she do it? Where are you going now?
Katie. Oh. Off to bed.
Where were you?
Lost in the middle of an ocean.
Lost in the middle of an ocean? What kind of poetic bollocks is that? You got a family here that's drowning.
I love Elizabeth.
Tough. You're already taken.
We were meant for each other.
That's what she said to Conrad Hilton, Michael Wilding, Mike Todd, and Eddie Bloody Fisher. Look around you, man. This is your family.
Well, she's alive. But I fear I am dead. I can't. I'm sorry, but it's as simple as that. I can't.
I won't live without you.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
You can go. This shouldn't take too long.
Don't talk like that. You know I can't turn my back on my responsibilities.
That's why I'm removing myself. I don't want to be a responsibility.
Don't.
I already have.
Elizabeth?
I already have.
How many were in here? Elizabeth, how many did you take?
All.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Help me! Jimmy, please!
Vieni qua.
Help me!
Signorina, sala numero 3, adesso. Portatela via, adesso spingete, vai, vai. Eccoci qua.
3, subito.
Sapete se abbiamo...
Sta bene. She will be fine. But she does not want to see you.
How are you doing?
Almost ready.
That's not what I was asking. Only one more scene, and we're done.
Joe,
Mm-hmm.
when you wrote this, were you thinking about Antony and Cleopatra? Or me and Richard.
Antony and Cleopatra, of course.
Of course. What happened to you?
You did.
And cut. And that's a wrap.
Will you give us a minute? Do you have anything lined up?
I think I need a break. A long break.
Me too.
And?
You mean Sybil? It will be hard, but she's agreed to try again. Elizabeth, you already knew that.
So you've come to rub my face in it then, have you?
It's for the children, Elizabeth. I can't do it to the children.
You knew you could never leave them. You were playing. I was just another notch.
Damn it, how dare you speak to me like that? My heart is broken, and you have the smashed pieces. Please. Please don't make this any harder. Have you spoken with Eddie?
I have no reason to speak to Eddie.
You look at me like you loathe me.
I don't loathe you. I hate you.
No. No. No, you don't.
No. I don't.
Come play Piggy in the Middle.
What's Piggy in the Middle?
Never mind.
I'm bored. I'm so bored. What? I'm bored. Hell, what do people do when they aren't working?
Don't ask them, dear. They are working.
Of course they are. What am I supposed to do? I've done 29 pictures since I was 9. 29! I've never learned how to do just absolutely nothing. How do they even know how to play these games?
Would you like to go for a drive? Perhaps you'd like to read this.
A fan letter.
Sort of. It's from Richard.
When did that come?
2 days ago. It was posted in Saligny. I didn't know he was here. You said you didn't want me to.
Well, I do want. I do. Could I have some privacy, please?
Of course. Shall I wait?
No, it's okay. You could come back in a few hours.
Okay, sweetie.
You look wonderful. don't say anything. I know I look terrible. Please, sit. Can I get you anything? Coffee, hot chocolate, tea?
Cappuccino would be nice.
Cappuccino,
please.
thank you. So, how are your children?
Bored with me? How's your family?
Ivo is fine. The rest of the siblings good. But, I'm in hell.
Hell's as good a word as any.
Thank you for coming. I didn't know if you would.
Tell me, will this pass? Because it doesn't feel that it will.
I don't know. Damned if I know.
So, tell me, are you gonna see him again?
Maybe. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course you're not. Mwah. Drink?
Yes, please. I brought you a gift.
And I have one for you. John Donne. The 1635 edition. Well, this must have cost you a fortune. A million thank yous. Now, my gift is not nearly good enough.
Oh, stop it. That's not the point.
Well, it's English Country Gardens. I remember you said you missed them.
Thank you. It's very thoughtful. I'll enjoy this. I've enjoyed not filming as well. I'm not sure I want to go back, ever. What?
I have taken a film. Well, I had to. I couldn't sit around here doing this. They'd find me floating, face down in the lake.
What film? Where?
London? The VIPs. Silly title, really. I play a rich man whose wife is running around on him. Perfect role for me, though. I get to sit around looking all gloomy and drink like a proverbial fish. Method acting.
Who's going to play the lucky wife?
The producers want Sophia Loren.
Do they now? Richard Burton and Sophia Loren. I think La Loren should stay in Rome. Well, you heard me. That role is mine.
But, Miss Taylor, we couldn't afford you even if I wanted you, and I don't want you.
Do you want people to see the picture?
Of course.
Well, then you want publicity. And trust me, Taylor Burton brings publicity.
Maybe that's not the kind of publicity I want.
Then you're a fool. You pay me and fire all of your PR people.
Well, because, buddy, you won't need them.
You'll save money and have a huge hit.
I'm sorry, but no. I'm not hiring Elizabeth Taylor. You're sweet, Miss Taylor.
Thank you. What's that?
That would be to the adjoining suite.
Hello, Lumpy.
There you are. Enjoy your evening. Very well.
Oh, God, it's the 7th time it's rung. You know it's Sybil. Where is she?
Our house, North London. I told her I needed to be near the film, which means you. Oh, hell's bells. All right. Had enough.
What are you doing?
I'm going over there now. I want a divorce. Damn it!
Well, hurry back. I want more. I want more.
Sybil! Sybil!
Richard.
Evil.
I wondered when you'd finally come home. I've been calling the hotel.
I didn't realize you were here. I've come to speak to Sybil.
She's asleep. Why don't you talk to me instead?
Fine.
Oh, look at the state of you, acting like a teenager. Oh, I love her. Oh, she was meant for me.
Don't you talk to me about Elizabeth, ever.
All right, let's talk about you.
Fine.
An affair born in betrayal will end in ashes.
Oh, Ivor, we're not in chapel now. This is real life.
Let me tell you what real life is. Family, loyalty, commitment.
You think I don't know that?
Then behave like you do and act like a bloody grown-up.
Right.
Get in.
I was so mad at Richard. I had left Eddie, but he wouldn't divorce me. At least I never saw him or spoke to him. Richard was so torn. What are you looking at?
Out.
I guess I never had anyone say no to me before.
I'm going to get you some coffee.
Of course you are, of course you are. Who's the most beautiful girl in the world? It's Minnie Mouse. People would say that it was just because I couldn't have him that I wanted him. And that wasn't true. People say all different things. What?
They're ready for you in 5.
Which damn scene is it?
It's, scene 93.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything.
It's the getting back together with your husband scene.
What is this, some new kind of torture? He treated me like a queen. And I loved his voice. God, how I loved his voice.
Richard, the drunken court jester.
God, no. You were my king.
Elizabeth, where are you?
I'm here, my love.
Have I lost you?
You haven't lost me. I've lost you.
It's 8 a.m. and they're drinking?
Oh, for God's sake, let's go for a take while they can still walk.
The VIPs, scene 145, take 1.
Atmosphere. And action.
Let us go home, Paul.
No, not out of pity.
No, not out of pity.
What then?
Need.
My need or yours?
Perhaps both.
And cut! Oh, yes, that was very nice. But if we could just do one more.
Nice.
Why?
Well, I just felt that...
Yes, well, if you had have felt anything, you wouldn't be asking me to do it again. I was perfect.
Oh, you were perfect. I wasn't?
No, I wasn't talking about you.
That's my point. You just told him how perfect you were, but I wasn't. Richard Burton, the great Shakespearean actor, was perfect, but Academy Award winner Elizabeth Taylor was what? Crap?
Just for once, Miss Bossy Boots Taylor, this was not about you.
Oh, well, now it damn well is.
You spoiled,
drunken, son of Welsh
self-centered little
lout.
brat. Go away, you harridan. You're impossible.
But Elizabeth wants to play. I need to get into Mr. Burton's suite.
I'm sorry, but we can't open other guests' rooms.
Oh, you do know I'm shagging him senseless, don't you? Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I must wait.
Thanks.
The wall covering, it's silk.
Silk. Please. Richard Burton deserves a Van Gogh more than all your silk. Thank you.
I can't compete with all this.
Well, she didn't buy me with a Van Gogh. Don't be daft. I don't care about things.
Oh, don't you? Are you sure a Welsh boy, Richard Jenkins, didn't want all this? Fans at the door. Photos in the papers, the hotel suites. The fame. It's what you wanted. And it's all you got. I'll give you your divorce. That should fill a few more newspapers. Goodbye, Richard.
You're free. Drink to that.
But what if your little songbird Eddie decides to drag things out forever? It's already been months.
Tonight we forget Eddie. Come on, let's get a party together. It'll be fun.
Oh.
Go out for dinner. I'll call Leo and the Harrisons, and you call Wallace and Edward. Come on, it'll be fun. Come on. That was my fifth couple, and they're at home with a sick child.
My last shot had in-laws staying.
Struck out. You know what? Damn them all. We're going out. Don't look now, but someone's child's had a miraculous recovery.
Oh, apparently Eugene's feeling better too. What's wrong with people?
It's what's wrong with us. Apparently, people don't want to be seen with us. Apparently, no one in London's ever had an affair. Let me guess. Your niece? Hypocrites, all of you.
It isn't that we're having an affair, so we've abandoned our children. We're pariahs.
Oh, stop. We have not abandoned our children. We will all be together soon.
You promise?
Promise. What?
Well, imagine bringing up children in this madness.
Oh, they'll find someone else to stop.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
I got it off, you parasites.
Miss Taylor, Mr. Burton, a moment.
Come on in.
Would you like a drink? I know he would.
No, on duty, thank you. So, congratulations. I hear your film is almost finished. And of course, that means as of a week Friday, the production will not be paying for this hotel. So, my question is, will you be staying in both suites?
I'm not going back to Los Angeles. Divorce or no divorce, I'm staying with you.
So...
Should we line up another film?
No, I'm done with films, at least until all this madness is over.
Oh, you really don't have to decide this minute, but it's really about the one suite.
Do you want to do another film?
Not really. Never wanted to do them in the first place, if I'm honest.
Oh, well then go back to your beloved theater, you big thespian.
Perhaps I will. Our will and our fates do so contrary run. that our devices are still overthrown. Now, if you had have seen my Hamlet, did you see my Hamlet?
Oh, God, I hope he hasn't. Show me your Hamlet.
There's my Hamlet.
As I was saying...
Actually, that's a great idea. We should do Hamlet in New York.
No, the critics would take their knives out.
Oh, forget the critics. New Yorkers love us. There, it's settled. Go to New York. Thank you so much for your help. We'll be here until we go to New York.
But to answer my question, will you need 1 suite or 2? It's none of my business, your personal arrangements, but then it is my business.
Aha! You see, what he's trying to say in a very polite English way is, will we be living in sin? 1 suite is sinful, whereas 2 is more discreet.
We'll be living in sin. But it's nice to have both.
Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my words somever she be shent, to give them seals never my soul consents.
All right, good. That will be all for today.
What did you think?
I thought it was wonderful.
No, I want your opinion.
Well, I can't tell you a thing about acting.
Did I ever tell you? I learned everything about film acting from you. I was all over the place in front of a camera until I saw your stillness.
Thank you. But I still wouldn't tell you anything about stage acting. And you were great. Repent your ungodly ways, that's a new one.
You obviously haven't read the news today. No less than the Vatican has made a pronouncement about us.
The Vatican, right.
Okay.
We're guilty of erotic vagrancy. And a danger to the very institution of marriage.
Yes, and apparently Kate's school is a bit unhappy with our behavior, too.
I'm so sorry, Richard.
You must talk to Eddie. For God's sake, he's been dragging this thing out forever. He simply must give you a divorce.
You're right. This stops now.
Just need your signature.
You know, I've got something to add. He's been doing a number in his act for over a year. Cleo, the nympho of the Nile. Well, it stops now. I'll be damned if he's going to make a dime off of me after we've divorced. Hi, we have a reservation under Smith. Thank you, sir. No, Irene's bringing a dress, and Richard's trying hard to find a minister that will actually marry us. It's harder to find someone to marry us than I thought.
I have a Unitarian. How are you with Unitarians?
Oh, are they legal?
There's a king's seal.
Oh, then Unitarian it is.
Do you, Richard Walter Burton, take Elizabeth Rosamond Taylor to be your wife?
I do.
And do you, Elizabeth Rosamond Taylor, take Richard to be your husband?
I do.
By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That's it?
That's it? It took us 2 years.
Happy?
More than. Perhaps now they'll give us some peace.
Enjoy the play.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Where is my bloody wife? God that woman knows how to make an entrance.
I fear I will not live to hear the news from England. But I do prophesy the election rights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, with the occurrence that have solicited more and less, the rest is silence. In the words of the immortal bard, there will be no more marriages.
Ifor,
Will you accept my apology?
For what?
I was wrong about you. You've made him very, very happy.
Thank you.
Just don't break his heart, please.
Trust me, he'll break mine before I break his.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you simply have to meet this man. This is Ernest Lehman.
I'm all right.
Sweet smell of success.
North by Northwest, we love your work.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you'd write something for me.
Actually, I have something. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Oh, I love the play.
But we could do it together.
Well, you start a new film. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold.
Yes, but I could do this one after that.
I'm afraid you're a little too masculine for George, and I can't quite see it. And I can't imagine the two of you fighting like that.
Oh, well, do you hear that, my little sugar tart? You can't imagine us fighting.
Well, it doesn't matter, because why would anyone hire a vomiting vat of vodka like
Well, at least
yourself?
when I vomit, I make mellifluous sounds, unlike your little mouse crap squeaks.
Oh, mellifluous.
Yes.
Mellifluous. What, was he some Roman homosexual that you buggered?
Mellifluous, bring me my wine. That's wonderful, darling. So?
See, you have to understand. We enjoy fighting. We really do. We're masters of the art.
I guess we could wait until after Richard's film.
Laurence Olivier for Othello, Rod Steiger for The Pawnbroker, and Richard Burton for The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. And the winner is Lee Marvin for Cat
It means nothing.
It's easy for you to say you've already got one.
And I'm here to make sure you remember that it means nothing.
I lost to Lee Marvin. I mean, I love Lee, but Cat Ballou?
He beat Rod and Olivier.
Oh, it's a farce. I deserve that.
If you really want one, I'll give you mine.
Don't patronize me. I don't want yours. I wanted that one.
I'm trying to cheer you up.
Don't.
Be a big sulk, then. Okay. Be a big, pathetic,
Damn it,
sad
woman,
sulk,
can't you
then.
see that this hurts? No. Forgive me. Please. Oh, I gave you the prize years ago, Martha. There isn't an abomination award you haven't won.
Oh, God.
What?
You make me puke.
Well, that wasn't a very nice thing to say.
You're fantastic. Oh, thank you.
Yes, that's my gal. The very essence of a frumpy fishwife.
A simp. You haven't even got the...
What
about you?
What?
You're castrated and going to seed and tallow.
Tallow? Well, that's right. Coming from you, my little butterball.
At least people like butter. They eat it up.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I like it here. You just don't like it when I get all of the attention, do you?
I don't like it when you get all the attention. Then why the hell did I marry you?
I hope that was an empty bottle, George. You can't afford to waste good liquor. Prick!
Elizabeth, you can stop. The crowds aren't watching.
Like I care who's watching.
Elizabeth, stop it. This is not you.
Oh, yeah? What's me? Is that me? Is that me? Oh, God, is that how I look? Why would anyone want to print a photo like that? They used to only print the nice, glamorous ones.
I look like Quasimodo. You know they're paying more now for the ugly ones, candid shots.
Why? Who would want that?
I don't care. I will love you, even if you get as fat as a hippo.
No, you wouldn't.
Try me.
All right, I'm coming. Hello? Are you sure? Thank you. Wake up! Wake up, wake up! Wakey, 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 wakey! Come on, sleepyhead. Wakey, wakey! I have great news, my lords and ladies. Miss Elizabeth Taylor and Mr. Richard Burton are both nominated for Academy Awards! Yay!
Yay! Well, that's fantastic, Richard. 2 years in a row. It's incredible. And I'm already thinking about what I'm going to wear. Richard.
You go. I can't. Not after last time. I just,
Oh, no. We'll all stay here then. Right?
We'll make a night of it.
Mommy, can we dress nicely?
Of course we can, my love. I understood it. I did. Let's face it. Those awards, 4 out of 5 people are humiliated. What worried me was that Richard wouldn't be there if he won his Oscar. And then when everyone on Virginia Woolf started to win, it just...
Haskell Wexler for Best Cinematographer, deservedly.
Yes, and Sandy Dennis for Best Supporting.
Wonderful, Sandy.
And the envelope, please. And the winner is Elizabeth Taylor.
And then...
For Best Performance by an Actor. The envelope, please. And the winner is... Paul Scofield, The Man for All Seasons.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Now you have 2. But now I need to be alone because I am a very, very poor loser.
Come on, guys.
Schofield stayed in the theater.
So what? Probably lives in a damp flat in East London. Oh, come on. It's not like you lost your job or anything.
How the hell would you know what I lost?
I'll tell you what you're going to lose. Her. I was wrong, you know. I thought you were too good for her, but she's too good for you. She's just won a bloody Oscar, and you can't enjoy it with her because you're moping?
Can't you see? I'm afraid I'm not enough for her.
And seemed? That's not a word.
Richard, just the man we need. Will you tell them that enseamed is a word?
Elizabeth is right. Enseamed is a word. It means, greasy. Good morning, Bernard. What brings our esteemed business manager to Mexico? Good news, huh?
Aren't you guys going for a swim?
Off you go.
So, I have prepared some statements.
Yeah, well, skip the paperwork. Out with it, man. Give it to me straight.
Don't be mean to Bernard. He works hard for us.
I don't dispute it. It's just that when it is good news, he sends a telegram, and when it's bad news, he slinks in like an undertaker.
Bernard, ignore him. Tell me.
Since Richard wants it straight, you're broke.
Oh, and here I was thinking it was something serious.
How can we be broke? How is that possible?
That's everything. But if Richard takes the comedians...
Comedians? When were you offered that role?
I'm turning it down.
Richard, they offered you $750,000.
But it's with Sophia.
Screw Sophia, I will do it.
Already asked. They can't afford you.
Well, I'll cut my fee in half. Tell them I'll do it for $500,000. Will we be all right then?
For a while. But after taxes, hotels, travel, staff...
And we need more staff for security. The paparazzi have found us.
More staff.
Now, if you were any kind of a manager, Bernard, you'd be able to find us somewhere where we never had to pay any taxes and where the damn photographers would never find us.
Now you're asking the impossible. The only place you two will get any peace and quiet is in the middle of the bloody ocean.
Bernard, you are a genius. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Our new home. Well, come on, all aboard, all aboard. Make yourselves at home. Don't drown.
A boat. Live on a boat.
A yacht, Mother. There is a difference.
Yes, it's much more expensive. Who's that?
My photographer.
Damn and blast, I thought we got a yacht to get away from the press.
But he's not press, he's my photographer.
My photographer? What are you? Potentate? Royalty? There's probably been more photographs taken of you than anyone else on Earth. Why would you want more?
Because his are beautiful.
No. You are beautiful. He just knows how to point a camera. Will you stop that?
He doesn't speak English, Richard.
Trust me, understood that.
Are you jealous?
Why, should I be?
No, of course not.
Because if you so much as stroke his hand, I'll never speak to you again.
Same goes for you.
Bit young for you, isn't he?
Stop it.
Skinny, too. You'd all but flatten him.
Ooh, I'd be careful, Richard. You could stand to lose a few pounds.
Yes, but at least mine doesn't all pool in my fingers, Miss Pudgy Digits. What? What? Oopsie. Oopsie. Richard wants to play. Oh, don't cry.
I'm not crying. I'm trying not to stick you with a knife in your fat, fluffy
Well, knife
stomach.
away. Throw me
No, I
overboard.
don't feel my pudgy hands now.
Hey, these are not pudgy hands.
They are fat and they're pudgy.
Love these hands.
Are you sure?
1000%.
Do you want to make them beautiful?
But they are beautiful.
Do you want to make them more beautiful? I need a ring. A big ring.
$700,000 with Mr. Onassis. I have $750,000 on the phone. I now have $800,000 with Mr. Onassis.
850?
$850,000 on the phone. $900,000.
950?
$950,000 on the phone.
Yes?
1 million. Now $1 million with Cartier Paris.
And 50?
I have $1 million. 50,000 on the phone.
The bid stands?
The bid stands at $1,050,000 on the phone. So, to Mr. Richard Burton.
Oh, my goodness. Look how bad. Oh, look. Richard here told me that my hands looked fat, so of course I made him buy me something that would make them look small.
Come on, we must get a drink in you. Here you are. And don't worry, it's not like this around here all the time. Normally it's just us and the children. Well, the nannies and the crew, and there's a couple of cooks. And, of course, my brother, Ivo, and Bernard, our business manager. Come here, Bernard. I'm trying to explain to Bernard that since this whole yacht costs only, what, $30,000 a year to run, think of all the money we save on hotels and houses. And plus, there's no taxes, so don't tell anybody, but we can take the dogs anywhere we want. Can't we? We just leave them on the boat.
Two Bloody Marys. Thank you, Jock. I've ordered breakfast. Do you know it's December?
You're joking.
The children have been complaining. It's not at all Christmassy.
The children are complaining.
Well, we'd all like to be in the snow.
Well, suppose we could open up the house in Switzerland.
Mr. Burton, I have not seen you in...
Almost 2 years, I think.
Are you back, Miss Taylor?
Elizabeth and the children arrive tomorrow. We're the advance guard. Come to open the house for Christmas. Bloody weather you're having.
Tomorrow will be beautiful. Some wine to start?
Ah, good old Bernard. Calculating exactly what Christmas will cost. Don't look at me, talk to Elizabeth.
You're as bad as each other. I've never seen two people piss it away so bloody quickly.
Oh, that's good, coming from one of the dozens of family members on salary.
I work for my money.
As, dear brother, do I.
Oh, no, don't you get up. You finish up here. I'll go open up your house, and then I'll come back for you.
Very well, good man. You can always count on Ivo.
I'm very sorry. It's his spine. He'll never walk again.
What is your problem?
Nothing. Now I drowned it.
Our guests are trying to have fun.
Yes, and so was I, until you ruined it.
Oh, Richard, I'll ruin it.
That's my next job.
Bluebeard.
Bluebeard. Utter claptrap. But for the money, I will dance. You know, he murdered several of his wives. I'm beginning to identify with him.
And who plays these wives? Let me guess. They're all 12 years old.
No. No, they've only cast Raquel Welch and Bernalice so far.
Oh, so you're going to do this piece of crap and then grow up all these
This
girls?
is a job. What do you think pays for all of this? Witch? That's a book!
Oh, Witch?
Yes! Yes! You put a spell on me, didn't you? I should have stayed on the stage like Schofield instead of wasting my talent on you.
Oh, on me?
Yes.
On me. I
On
like
you.
it when you get angry, Richard.
Oh, really?
This is what Richard Jenkins would have
You know,
wanted.
there's only
Don't
one way to
pretend
deal
like
with
you
witches,
didn't.
and that's to burn them or to drown them. Oh, Elizabeth! 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 Elizabeth?
Something to cheer you up.
You bought me the whole library.
All 1,000 volumes. I love this little plane. We should have one.
I'll catch you up. By the way, how much would a plane like this one set me back?
Used like this?
Yeah.
It's $1 million.
Will you take a check?
Richard, no.
Oh, I'm going to give up drinking. Think of all the money that will save us.
2 Academy Awards and they dropped me from the top 10 movie stars. It's like you have breasts and turn 40 in this business and it's bye-bye.
Cheer up, Elizabeth. I just bought you a plane.
Well, your big boob Raquel made the list.
Don't blame me. I'm only doing this rubbish for you. Read it. It's unplayable.
Oh, boo-hoo.
What you need is a huge 40th birthday party.
Oh, stop reminding me that I'm 40.
You look fabulous. You make them all sick with envy.
That'll give me another job.
Okay, last time. Do you or do you not want to be the centerpiece of a splendid, magnificent party?
Richard just threw it at me. He said, here's another trinket.
No, thank you. I'm giving it up for Lent. Here we are. Happy birthday. Wonderful. Happy birthday, darling.
She was still a movie star.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Oh, you're still a star. Hey, you are the biggest star.
I'm a joke.
No. No. No, 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 no. You're my love.
Richard, I'm so sorry. It's E4. He died.
Get away from me.
Look, I'll be honest, I didn't like E4 when I first met him. But it's okay. Richard and I have talked about it. He just seemed a bit too old to be Richard's brother. Too dour, too judgmental. I used to call him Richard's little Welsh village conscience. You know, we became friends. And I realized that he was just trying to protect Richard the whole time. And he was a good man. He was gentle. I may be your ocean, but he was your anchor.
He was the only man I ever admired.
I hear you're on your 3rd bottle.
You met Natalie. She has the most exquisite hands.
Richard, stop this. Let me help.
I killed I killed my brother. Can you help that? Well, can you? No. So, run along. Go home. Play with your jewelry. There's nothing Elizabeth likes more than playing with her jewelry.
I'm taking the plane to London.
Miss Taylor!
She's screwing Natalie DeLong!
Miss Taylor! May we speak with you a moment? Miss Taylor, please.
Yes, get me Aristotle Onassis. Now, yes.
There she is. Liz! Hey, Liz! Thank you. Smile, please.
An affair born in betrayal will end in ashes.
What have I done? What did I think? What did I feel? The truth is practically nothing. You know, people forget that Richard and I were together for 12 years. We did over 40 films together in that time. Richard more than me, but still, I think that we were just exhausted. You know, I think we needed a break.
Hello?
I just got the divorce papers. Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
Yes, I'm afraid we are.
Did I desert you?
No, I was the deserter. I from myself.
We should have just stopped. Lived on a farm in Wales, on a boat, or something, I don't know. Somewhere that we didn't have to perform. Then maybe, just maybe, I think we could have survived. Did I expect him to date again? Of course. I did. More than that. No. That broke my heart. I really do like it here, though. It's
Fresh in your drink, darling?
Thank you.
Honey, did you hear about Richard?
Oh, yes, dating a Princess Elizabeth. That's what you could after a queen.
But you think you'd get engaged so quickly? Oh, honey, it's so Richard. He bought that cheap ring for the beauty queen from, what, Texas, and now proposing to a princess? He really is drinking too much. Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I have trouble with my back lately. Keeps going into spasm. I'll be fine in a minute. Darling, be a dear. Get the car and one of my pills.
I come bearing gifts.
Henry. Jewelry? Oh, Henry, how sweet.
Would you like to try them on?
Sorry, darling, but it's a little difficult when I'm upside down.
Richard made the front page again. Broke off his engagement.
Henry, my love, would you call the nurse? I think I should try a few steps today. Oh, Dr. Miller, I was just telling Henry that I'm feeling so very much better. What?
Your blood tests. Look, I'm not saying it is colon cancer, but it's serious enough that I need to run more tests.
I'll be back in a couple of hours. Last chance. Is there anything I can get you? Just say the word.
Anything? Richard.
Hello, Bubsy.
Hello, Bertie.
Miss Taylor. Oh, Mr. Burton.
Oh, have you met Richard?
So, any news?
Yes, and it's all good. It was a false positive. Elizabeth, you are okay. In fact, fit as a fiddle.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, I've been sitting here thinking about how I may lose you and wondering how I could let you out of my life for an hour, let alone a day. Elizabeth, will you marry me? Again, please.
Well, here's to the newlyweds.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Well done, Mr. Taylor. Maybe you'll have better luck this time.
Luck? Oh, the Liz and Dick show doesn't need luck. No. No, what it needs is a new script. I was right. The audience ate it up. They love, they drink, they fight, they fornicate, they marry, they divorce, they marry again. Really? How long can this show run? But for the poor performers, the marriage was over in months. You know the lines, but they just keep coming out wrong. So painful to remember. So tiring. I suddenly feel so very tired. Do you mind if I lie down for a moment?
Richard? 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 Which dress do you think is better for the Stony party? What's going on? Oh, don't tell me it's another one of those damn fires. Mother, what is going on?
It's Richard. He's dead. Oh my God! Elizabeth! Oh, sweet!
Question. First, on behalf of Channel 6 News, we'd like to offer Miss Taylor's condolence. Sir, please.
At the request of Richard's widow and to avoid a media circus, Miss Taylor will not attend Richard Burton's funeral and will not be making a statement. Thank you. I'll get the police. Please, please, have some respect. Please.
Do you know how rarely we were ever truly alone?
Oui, ça suffit. Vous n'avez pas déploré. Laissez passer.
Oh, God, do you have your business now? Do you?
Dégagez.
Can't you leave us alone?
Distance, un peu de respect aussi.
Forever in the ocean.
forever.
I think we balanced each other out. I think that the balance was what really meant the most. I think that we both understood each other. And I don't think we'd ever had that. And without him, I didn't know what to do. I could feel that he really loved me. He just loved me.